Hey tubers, me again. It's second video in 2 days, and we're back on these pull starters again. I just wanted to show you something that I found. I'm checking my video last night, and I see guys. And there's just a million ways of like putting these ropes in and how to adjust them, and there's they're holding the spring tension, they're going like this, they're doing all kinds of things, they're winding up springs, using boards on top of boards and zip ties, and I mean there's a lot of different ways, and it's like whatever works for you is, you know, gonna work best for you. But I'm looking through here's an old pull-on starter, and there's nothing wrong with it except for the spring is weakened, and like there's just too much rope left on it. So, and I'm looking through here, and it's like, you know what? I always say that, you know what? And bad chicken, I say that a lot. Well, that little hole right there, that's like just a little adjustment hole. And what I mean by adjustment is that you don't have to take this whole thing off in order to take up this little bit of slack. So plus, I think if I haven't pulled this one apart, but to install it, that hole and that knot is so far in there. I don't know how you're ever going to do that without, you know, really getting heated up and mad. So anyways, the purpose of what this little hole does right here is, I'm going to show you. I got a little 90-degree pick here. I'm going to take it and I'll pull this rope up and out. You'll notice that there's no tolerance over here on the sides. There's no way to take and make up the slack. That's what that little adjustment hole is there for. You're going to take and line this up, get that rope over there, and let's see, we'll go like this, pull the rope up using this pick. Make sure you guys can still see all that. Put the rope right in that hole. See how that's in there? Okay. And you're going to go, and now the rope will actually go and clear to run around on the inside of this. So you're going to give it one more wind up. Okay? It's hard to see, I know. See how the rope's in there and it's just turning around? Well, I'm winding that spring up one more turn. Pick this rope up like this, pull it back through the hole, and that just took up the slack. See that? That's pretty smart. This pull start's from the 80s. This Home Light Super 2 is the exact same thing. It's got that hole, that little adjustment hole for taking up the slack. These newer, here's one, same thing, zero tolerance right there. You can't take and make that adjustment because there's no hole, there's no groove. So here's what I did. See that? You see that now? I took and I just melted that right in there like that. Used one of these. It's the right size. It's the right size. Made a little half semicircle. Okay, so if your pull rope is hanging down, it's just like one of those things that's making you nuts. You're gonna go like this. Whoops. Get in there with your little 90. Pull the rope up. Let's see here. Get it to line up with that hole. See how it is now? Over here. Now it can actually go through and wind up one more time. Bring that rope around. Winding it up. Comes all the way back over to this side. Pull it out. There it is. I don't know why they didn't engineer that into the newer things. Maybe it's just so you got to take them to the shop. I don't know. So yeah, all I did was like I heated this little punch. It still has a little bit of the plastic still stuck on there. Just heated up that punch, lined it up over here where there's a little space, had the rope pulled all the way out so I didn't burn the rope. Took it, just like put that little groove in there. Now the adjustment can be made. Done. Vantage 3.5 Tecumseh. Hey, just wanted to share that with you. I should have engineered it the same way that they did on the old ones. Just kind of makes sense. Alright, that's it. Guys, have a good one. Out.